All right. I think we're getting this thing going here. Finally got the sound coming to you. Let me know if you can hear me. Got Matt Stoner versus Jeremy McHugh in the finals of the Lincoln 10 ball, race to 9. Cheese slices in the sum of 500 for first and 250 cheese slices for second. It's a lot of grilled cheese sandwiches. Jeremy scratched on the first break, and Matt has been running out. Suspect is safe here. Knock that 7 away, bury him behind the 10. Oh, well, I think that's tied up. All right, anybody out there, please do me a favor. Share this to a few different billiard sites: Eastern Nebraska, Western Iowa Billiards, uh, Iowa Billiard Connection, any others that you can think of. Drop me a comment when you have got that shared. Jeremy's first trip to the table since the break. And looking like he's going right at it. Or going 2 rails. Oh, he was able to see plenty of it to get a hit. So we'll see how aggressive Matt wants to be here. The angle for the bank is not looking great. Pretty sure he'll be trying to look at some kind of safe. Here's the 9 and 10, either the 7 ball or the cue ball. Sending it 2 or 3 rails if you include the bottom rail. You get separation. That's what he's doing right there. That second rail. How does he want it to come off that second rail? So hit this firm, put the 7 ball down on the bottom rail or under the 9-10. You try to go into the 9-10 and you do have the danger of leaving it in front of that corner pocket. Separation. We hit that a little shallow. Wanted to send that 7 ball to the other side of the 9-10. Jeremy's getting his plan of action together. See if he tries to leave it behind the 10. Looks like he's gearing up for... I was hoping to get that 10 as a blocker. I think Matt's got an edge, but not sure he's got enough of an edge to take it on. See if we can't get that close up for you. There we go, a little bit of look. Definitely has the edge, but not going to be able to pocket it without doing some real work. It's going to be tough to get separation here. The cue ball and the 7 ball are going to head in the same direction after contact. Almost might want to kick it and try to get that 7 ball square center in the top rail. Oh, he overcut that. Looks like Jeremy's now got a chance to get the first game on the table. Long straight 8-ball. Stop, maybe a little draw. Nice shot. Straight on enough, he's thinking about the 10 in the side. We'll see what he chooses. Just like that. The first game, Mr. Drybreak, Jeremy McHugh. Well done there. 1-0 Jeremy in this race to 9. All right, while we're on the break, I'm going to see if we've got this shared yet. One share, thank you. I do see that. Ooh, just about to miss the break. Ooh, just in time. We're going to have to change his name. Made balls on both breaks. I mean, first one it was the cue ball, but still. All right, so he's definitely got a shot on the 1, but it's taking the cue ball away from the 2, which is on the same end as the 1 ball. And the balls that are down table are going to make going around, going down, and coming back up very tough. I hope he knows he has to hit the cue ball. Might even be playing it safe here, even though he's got an open shot on the 1. Just because the shot on the 2 next is going to be tough. Trying to see if he can't get that cue ball behind the 7-8, I would think. That 5 ball plays really big in that plan. Blocking the path you'd most want to take. Let's see what he does. He was trying to pocket the 1 and just give him something on the 2 to work with. The angle he had on the 2 would have made a safe putting the cue ball behind the 7-8 much easier. Lots of work to do for Matt with the 7-8-9 cluster. Came off a little more than he wanted. I think he caught a little thin. Caused that cue ball to take off a little more than he intended. Checking his angles for coming into the 7-8-9. He's definitely got the angle to do it. You just do not want to get behind that 9 and not have a shot on the 4. If it goes between the side rail and the 9, you've got a chance of getting hooked. Oh, he's going for that one full on. Missed and came up on top of the ball. Jeremy checking out the 10 ball. A little bit of draw. Nice shot. Well done by Jeremy. That is good stuff. 2-0 Jeremy. Matt still trying to get his legs under him and get going. He ran out well the first rack, but ended up playing it safe on the 7 ball, but left a piece of it. A couple more safe exchanges, and Jeremy ended up getting me out. And this one, missed a 2 ball, really focused on the breakout, and ended up leaving a 2-10 carom. Jeremy on the break. And there's that dry break I've heard so much about. Not surveying the table, definitely looking to play safe. Trying to find his cue ball path. That 4 ball in the center of the table is what he wants to miss. Looks like he's trying to use the 9 as his blocker. He did call the 10 ball just in case it drops. Pretty good idea. Okay, coming all the way down to the bottom rail. Do believe I'm looking right down the line, and he could definitely get a hit, but cannot see the full ball to make it. Not without a little bit of swerve. See if Jeremy tries to bank the 1 towards the top rail and bring the cue ball back around. A good crossover. Is he going to lay the 1 up in front of the corner? Even if it's a blocked path, you definitely don't want to leave it hanging by a corner. Brings up kick and jump options. I don't see the jump being an option here, but certainly a kick option. A little bit of swerve. Nope, we do get separation. Oh, took a little bounce out. Could have rolled up ugly against the 9, but caught a little bit of the knuckle. 2-5 are definitely not looking great. Jeremy's going to try to leave the cue ball over near the side rail so that he can knock the 2 up table, leave the cue behind the 5. First, got to make this 1. I'm going to try to kill it and keep it on the right side of the table. The cue ball, that is. Oh, he went back over. That surprises me. All right, chance for Matt to get something going here. The kind killer looking to slay this rack. Yeah, that shot that he was about to shoot, if he put the cue ball on the other side, that cue ball is going towards traffic. And there we go. It's like a little more angle than he wanted. He didn't want to have to go back over between the 410. He might be able to kill it enough and stay on this side of the table near the 5, or just go back and forth. Oh, we went down table for the 4 coming up. Little far. Concentrate on the pocketing. The shape is automatic. Oh, did not want that. Definitely did not want that to drop. He's got trouble on the 6 now. Wow, indeed. I think the 8 is in the way of the natural bank, but that 7 could make for a very nice blocker. Just like that. Nice and neat in a row. All right, it's called cross side. Try to kick 2 rails. Oh, no, actually, let's, not sure if he's trying to kick 2 or 3. Since he called cross side, it makes me think, or 2 or 1. Cross side makes me think 1. Oh, he was going behind it, just in case that 9 was a helper getting the 6 down. He was really playing it safe. Called it just in case. Not back down to the table. Looks like he wants to include the bottom rail in his shape here. Side rail, bottom rail back up between the 7-8. Good strong stroke. And was he going to get a roll out of it? He did not. Oh, maybe he did. Can't tell from my angle. Yeah, looks like he did get cover. Going for the kick. He's called it. With this, you have to hit it thin enough to risk missing it. He played it on the safe side, made sure he got the hit. If you're really going for that shot, you do almost have to risk missing it. You need to hit it so thin. All right, someone give me a shout out in the comments. How's everything coming across? Let me know. Right. I think Matt really needs to get this one under his belt. There we go, a little bump. We'll slow it down. Nice. Thank you, Matt. It looks like he's got the kind of angle he's going to come up to the other side. Just a question of 1 or 2 rails. Not sure there's enough of an angle for 2 rails, but you can always force that. Oh, coming up a little short. Well, he has been overhitting and going long on his shape. He's dialing it in. Running a little long, running a little short. Pretty soon he's going to be hitting dead center shape. Oh, gee, overcut that? He cut that too thin and overcut it. Giving Jeremy another 3-ball out. All right, with the 8-ball like it is and the cue ball, getting shape on the 9, you're going to get a shot, but it's not easy to put the cue ball right where you want it. I think he's running up table a little more than he wanted. Most definitely. Far enough now, he's got to look at the bank shot. The good news is, if he makes the bank shot, he's going to have shape. And yes, I know there's 6 pockets available, but with the ball in the center of the table, even though all 6 pockets are available, the window to each pocket is actually pretty narrow. It's easy to get it out of line and make a little bit of a tougher shot when the final ball or any of the balls are dead center in the middle of the table. I think he'll have shape just fine after the bank. Oh, took it all the way down table. So yeah, you got that ball in the center of the table. It's not always easy to get shape on it. It's easy to get to where you can hit it and have a shot. A little more tough to make sure you have a good finishing shot. Definitely still like his chances here, but not what you want to do for a 10 ball, especially when you know the other guy's been struggling. You'd like to keep the pressure on. This Cat Scratch Fever plays in the background here. Jeremy pulls the trigger. Gonna roll this in, I think. And came in a little shallow, setting up the 10 ball. Cannot take a shot like this for granted. It's sharp cut. I don't want to say anything about this corner pocket above Jeremy's name, so I'm not gonna. Oh my goodness, Matt. That's exactly how he's feeling right now. Jeremy for a 3-0. Got it. All right, Matt's definitely got to shake this, get back in the game. Pretty much anybody watching knows he's not going to keep making mistakes like that. He just wants to make sure to right the ship before Jeremy sailed too far out in front. All right, a 3-0 lead and breaking in this winter break format. All right, let's go, Jeremy. Get a ball in on the break. No. And dry break. McHugh strikes again. Matt's got an open table. I'm going to make a bold prediction here. He rights the ship, and Matt runs out from here. Every ball is available. 3 to the 4. Well, 3 to the 4 should be fine too, especially if you're okay playing the 4 down table. I don't see any problems here. Needed that one. He got good shape on the 3. Getting to the 4 will be no problem. And he wants to get fairly straight, not dead straight. Dunstan wants to get to the other side of the table for the 5. So he does not want to be straight on the 4. Running a little long again. That should be just fine. Bring him across table for the 5. One ball at a time, Matt. Too thick. He just cannot seem to get off the struggle bus so far. Not yet, anyway. So now that open table from the break comes back to be the benefit of Jeremy. Into the bottom left to come back to the 5. Wants it to bounce. He's good. 6 to the 7. The shot is there, pulling the ball back right at the angle he's looking at now, between the side rail and the 9 ball. The side rail to the right, as you see it on your screen. Wants to have a good angle on the 4 to come back there. Drop back a little. Ooh, more angle than he wanted, and does not want that 8 ball involved. Now he is not going to be able to get the kind of stroke he wanted to come back for the 7. So he's got a decision to make. Quick look at his queuing action right there. He does have room to queue. The shot he needed is still available. Oh, he went for the bank. Got cover on the 6 that sat up. And did get shape on the 7 had it dropped. And I can see the jump cue coming now from that. And I want everybody to promise they're not going to tell me I jinxed Matt on this rack earlier when I said he was going to get out. Y'all got a pinky swear for me. Kind of shot that can really let you fire though and get your game going right here. The ball is hanging. I completely expect him to make this. It's a matter of getting the cue ball back down table for the 7. And killed the cue ball right where it, basically right where it's at. Hit it too thick. Took all the momentum away. Now, I'm not sure if you can see the edge here. Yep, he can't see the edge. Can try to get separation. Maybe blockers with the 9-10. Does not want that 7 to. Oh my goodness. Well, Matt, if I can give you a piece of advice right now, it's find that little wire cord, ding the bus driver, and ask him to let you off at the next stop. The struggle bus ain't working for you yet. Winter break, though, all he needs is a chip in a chair, so to speak. As long as you got a swing, you got a chance for the win. Jeremy either planning his out or creating an imaginary connect the dots on the table. Tough cut. Unless it's too high for the cut, I can't see it. Oh, Matt wants a bounce there. All right. Not getting another chance. Nice shot, Matt. There we go. Light a fire, catch some smoke. There we go. Wants them to bounce. There we go. Game number 4 is game number 1 for Matt. How about that? There we go. Was able to right the ship, get a W before it got too far. Three to one, Jeremy. Matt's break in the winter break format. All right, Matt's getting ready to break. All right, dry break from Matt. Looks like we're going for a push out here. Strong strategy part of the game. You always got to expect you may get it back. In fact, you're hoping to get something that you know what you want to do with and get it back. All right, Matt. Matt gives it back to Jeremy. Lines up, grabs his jump cue. Two balls at the same end of the table. Make the one ball. You should have shape on the two. And the rest of the table is fairly open. Oh, got a ball off the table. All right. Just the break Matt may have needed to get things going. He got a 10 ball down. Now he's got ball in hand. It's a good prescription for taking care of whatever ails you, I can tell you that. And try to draw back to the 4. Good controlled draw there. Now it looks like he got the kind of angle where he cannot punch over between the 5-6. He's going to need to go forward and come up between them or take on a bank. Looks like he decided to take on the bank. Playing safe. How's the speed now? Looks like much better speed that time. All right, Jeremy with the jump cue in hand, got some distance to cover. I don't think he needs to worry about the 7. Still thinking about the kick shot as well. All right, lining up for the kick. If he called the 5 in the top corner as seen on our screen, I didn't catch that, but I think that's what he was looking at. Oh, don't tell me that's what he was calling. Wow. Wow, that is a nice shot, man. Nice. Really, really nice shot. Good gravy. I mean, anytime there's a shot like that, it takes a little bit of good fortune along with great execution. He got both. Got the game 4-1 Jeremy over Matt. Fantastic idea. Very well executed. All right. Last 2 breaks of his were dry breaks. This one got something down. Yep. What a break. He got one down. And he's got a shot on the 1. 1 to the 2. Looking tough. You either roll up and hit the window between the 3-4. Or you try to do something really high level. See, he could roll up and take another shot at the 10 ball going in early. Well, he's got shape on the 2 ball now. Let's see what he is going to do with it. Well, he's got the cut on the 2. If he takes the cut on the 2, he's definitely running into the 10, it looks like. I don't have room to squeeze behind the 10. And he did. Oh, no love though. 5 ball stopped him short of where he wanted to go. Trying to come up for the 3 on the side. So you guys don't hear me? Yeah. Can you hear me? Usually I hear, we can tell you're talking, but I can't hear you. But at the Musette, I'm sitting pretty close. Yeah. But I cannot commentate when you guys hear me. I get beat up. So what you're saying is the more I cover, the better I look? That I want to get a cool ass sticker for this. Something right here. That'd be fun. Yeah. All right. Coming up with none other than the kind killer, Matt Stoner, Jeremy with the jump cue. He's asking about the mask I wear. You guys may have heard that once, twice, and shape for Matt. Well, looks like he's got great natural shape just to go one rail, roll up for the 4 in the top corner as seen on our screen. He's got a good line to get on that 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Looks good, just keep the line. Well, he already got more of an angle than he wanted. It's going to go into the 6. Unless he decides to draw behind, draw enough to avoid it. Just don't want to leave the 6. That's good. 5 in the side, 6 in the corner, 7 in the side, 8 corner. A little more angle. Maybe he's not going to play the 7 on the side. Maybe he's going to draw back for the 7 in the corner. Yep. Once again, overran the line, but he'll still be okay. Just go forward and play the 8 up table probably, unless he decides to draw and come back off the side rail. Little funny angle to go forward, little funny angle to come back. Let's see what he decides to do. Now that 10 made it a little more dangerous than you would have liked. And now the angle, either just needs to stop and kill it there and take a tough 10, or put some power into it for a better shape on the 10. Yep, the angle that was coming back at was always going to make the 10 tough. There we go. 2, 4. Matt with game at number 6 under his belt. It's now 4-2. Winner break. Matt is racking them up. All right, still looking for one final team for a Saturday tournament. In the meantime, here's the bracket on how they got here. Matt and Jeremy's path into this final match. Now with the break, got one down. Just going to have a shot. Definitely has a shot. Looks like the 410 is going to be the end of this rack. Who's going to get there first? Nice shot. Wants a bounce. Wants a bounce. Well, more bounce than he wanted. It's going to be tough now. Tougher than he wanted to get shape on that 410. He's got the 5-9 to deal with in his way now. Oh, he killed that. I thought he had more angle than that. Four-ten combo, Matt Stoner. Got it. And just like that, we got a one-game lead for Jeremy McHugh. Matt finally picking it up after being down 3-0. Try to keep his momentum going with the break here. All right, not the last momentum shift of this match. If history means anything, history of long races on the stream, that is. That down to break. It's got anything down. It does have something down. Is he going to have a shot on the one? Well, he's got a piece of it. Oh, yeah, 10 ball down, not a win, needs to spot. Does have good options here for playing it safe. Separate the 1 and 2 ball using the 6 and or 10 as blockers. Trying to figure out where he wants to park that cue ball. If he's playing safe with separation, both of them down table, he's not going to be able to get the one all the way to the side rail. So he really wants to get, oh, he did. He hit it and used 2 rails. That's a great shot. Well, I would be surprised if they once again. One moment. I'm going to check off the stream for just a quick moment while Jeremy and Matt battle out rack number 8. All right, all right, all right. I'm back. Matt Stoner breaking with a tied up match 4-4. All right, with the break here. Got nothing. Got nothing. Looks like a shot down table to the one, or towards us as we see it. Now it's down table. One to the two. Got the 3-7 on the side rail, looking like they don't want to cooperate. Trying to see what angle he might need on that two to bust that three free from its captor, the 7-ball. Taking a crap. Yeah, but you know what, Scott? Since I know you guys wanted me back so much, I didn't wash my hands. Just for you guys. I can try to draw back for the two. Oh, decided to just roll and stay under the 10. He's got an angle, but I'm not sure how much of one. The combo is available, but not easy. See it right there. There's space between that 3-7 to make the combo. But definitely missable. Trying me with the 2-ball. All right, that tells me he's going for the combo. Cue ball is going to be going away. Maybe he just played straight up playing this safe. Because coming back around for shape on the 3 is definitely not guaranteed. Unless you want to punch it and bring that 3-ball back out towards the 9-ball. Then you increase the chances of missing. You might just be using the 7 to keep the 3 there and play safe. And that definitely was the plan. Looks like Matt's got a slice of the 3. Well, looks like you can see it. And plenty of balls in the middle of the table to get separation and potential cover between the Q and 3-ball. All right, hey, got some folks in here watching. Appreciate that. And appreciate that. And sorry, I just had somebody do something very kind, very nice for me. Appreciate that. It's kind of out of the blue there. Much, much appreciated. Hey, so yeah, got plenty of balls for separation and cover. Putting that 3-ball in a real good spot. Got the 9 between. Great shot from Matt. Great shot there. Earl approves. Just don't ask him for a hug. You know, I will say I was a little hard on Earl. If you know about the hug, you know, after a match, uh, a lady player that he was playing, Sisao from Taiwan, I believe. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Went in for a hug, and Earl denied her the hug. I was a little hard on Earl early on about that. And that's part of that's his reputation, just kind of doing things. But, you know, I think that's the situation. Some people don't want to hug someone they really don't know. And that's absolutely, you're right. So I would say I was a little hard on Earl there. But, you know, it's hard to view what Earl does through eyes that aren't tainted by what he's done in the past. True of all of us, I guess. True of all of us. Anyway, you're not here for philosophy, you're here for pool. Got to push out. Let's see what Matt does here. Or no, push out. Jeremy just tied a ball up instead of going for the hit. I was too deep in my own thoughts earlier to pay attention to what was going on. My apologies, won't happen again. Wow, appreciate that, Scott. Well, I will keep them coming for out there. Appreciate you guys participating. They are a lot of fun. Those long races are nice, and just being able to show up and play and not hang around all day is also fairly nice. And Matt, a little short. Definitely wanted to be a little further down table. That way, that was going to give him that 2 or 3 rail path towards the 5-7. But now he's definitely too thin. And he's got that side pocket, which takes away some of his safe options. I just want to bank the 4 ball over to the side, same side rail as the 5-7, if you can. Cover or not, you're probably going to be okay. Oh, he had angle to make it. Goodness gracious. Great shot, Matt. Indeed. And for the bank, wants that to get funny, and it did. Right. Well, that was a very happy accident on Matt's end. Young folks, if you don't know who that was, please go watch yourself some Bob Ross. All right, tying it up. Just trying to increase his chances of getting back to the table. Hang on. All right. Well, did I just now turn on the microphone? Have you guys been hearing me? I've been back for a while. Great shot from Matt. Nice hit. Kept them nice and close together. All right, Jeremy taking a look now at what he wants to do. That was close. I've done that before. The cue shaft just kind of drops out of your hand and kind of goes crazy for a second. And it's funny how often we don't end up hitting anything. But yeah, if you guys haven't seen the Alex Pagalion on a break, his cue shaft got away from him and smacked himself right in the face. You know, kind of like when you're trying to put on a sweatshirt or pull up a blanket and you punch yourself right in the face. Nothing makes you feel more top of the food chain than that, I'll tell you that. I'm going to try to thin the 5 and try to get some cover with the 9-10. Oh, he's going for the 10 ball. Well, with the mess that was on the table, why not? I mean, certainly Matt can get out. Definitely more than capable. But it's not an ugly table. It's not a good looking table. At 6'8". Right here. Not sure that 6 goes in the side, but it would have an option of playing a safe off of that. How'd he hit it? Great shot. Well, I think it lined up. Instead of getting in the way, I think the 9 just made the out 1 ball quicker. Great shot. Indeed. A little slow on the draw on that one. I know. Allen's best served quickly. Needs an angle now to get onto the 8 ball. He's got an angle, a little less than he wanted, but he'll still be able to get there. Both. All right, enough of an angle to go get dead straight in. One of the few times you do want to be dead straight in is going to be on this 9-10 combo. Looks like he'll be able to make it from any angle. Now, after being down 3-0, Matt Stoner's looking to take the lead for the first time. Because it looks dead, you still don't want to make sure you still make the shot. Taking something for granted that looks dead and wasn't something I've certainly done. 5-4 Matt now, having gone 5-1 over the last 6 games. All right, so as you know, I root for Hill and let happen from there happen. So if Matt gets out to a lead here, we're going to start putting the juice behind Jeremy. Matt for the break. Up 5-4. And looks like we've got another dry break, and Jeremy's got shape on the 1. Gonna have to work to get to the 2. After that, alright, Jeremy's still figuring out his plan of attack now. He's got it locked in, ready to execute. Nice shot there. Just needs to get the correct angle for the 3. As you can see there, 9 ball may or may not get in the game. I think he can clear the 9 ball. More of a cut than he wanted. It's going to make stopping in time for the 3. Well, you know what? I think the 2 ball's close enough to the pocket. Stopping in time for the 3. Overrunning's not going to be a big risk. Good shot. Now I'm trying to find his path to come back and forth. It's touchy here. Yeah, if you can, you've got the side pocket, the 7 ball, and the 6 ball all over there. This is going to be like a carnival game right here. Try to bring the cue ball between one of those gaps. Let's come back table for the 5, or for the 4 in the same pocket as the 3. If he can solve this little puzzle, his next challenge would be the 8. Yep, got a piece of that 7. And he could put a little extra on it just in case he got contact. He could push through it and still get across the table for the 4. Ended up flipping a 7, and now he may be grabbing the short stick. He has. Good news is, if you make it, you should have shape on the 5. If you hit this right, the cue ball should just go back and forth. Well, he's got his regular cue back out. Yep, I think he was calling all the way down. So now it's Matt's option to give it back to him. And it happened because that side pocket, when you least expect it, grows in size, typically for the cue ball. That side pocket and cue ball definitely have some sort of deal that us players don't know about. You know, getting the hit definitely not going to be an issue here. I think he's called the 10. How's he called the 10? It may as well have. And how's it going to sit? All right, they're all out there. Not super easy, but got the 6 to the 7, 7 to the 8. So I wouldn't call those difficult shots, but those shots you do got to execute and can go wrong from time to time. Start off right here. Looks like he's going to have to draw back. No angle to use the rail. How hard was that draw? Wow. That was some sort of draw there. All right, got the jump cue in hand. Here he's just thinking, just give me a shot on the 7, even a bank. And he's got better than a bank. He's got that 7 all the way up table. Is he going to try to pop underneath the 10 for the 8? I can't see him staying above it, especially being against the rail like that. If he was against the rail, he would have the choice, or if he was not against the rail. But he's going to have to go forward with this and pop out the other side. Oh, popped out the other side, back up, and into shape. Great shot. Well, very, very good shot there. What's he got here? He's going to get short side. He's going to get short side. Pretty sure that's not where he wanted to land, but it's going to work. I like the 9 on the side here and just follow up for the 10 on its side. Unless he shoots it real soft. He tries to hold for the 10 in the corner. This kind of shot, he knows these tables better than I do, though. This isn't where I normally play. Good shot there. And there we go. 6 out of the last 7